The young woman sat on the edge of her bed, staring at the blank wall in front of her. She had been sitting there for hours, unmoving. She felt numb, empty, and defeated. Her name was Sarah, and she had just lost her job. She had been working at the same company for 5 years, and she had always thought of it as her dream job. But then, the company had been bought out by a larger corporation, and Sarah had been one of the many employees who had been laid off. Sarah didn't know what she was going to do. She had a mortgage to pay, bills to keep up with, and a car payment. She didn't have any savings, and she didn't have any family or friends who could help her out. She felt like her whole world had been turned upside down. She didn't know how she was going to survive. Sarah thought about her options. She could try to find a new job, but the job market was tough, and she didn't have a lot of experience. She could move back in with her parents, but she didn't want to do that. She wanted to be independent. Sarah felt like she was trapped. She didn't know what to do. That night, Sarah had a dream. In the dream, she was standing on a cliff, looking out at the ocean. The waves were crashing against the rocks below, and the wind was blowing her hair around her face. Sarah felt a sense of peace and calm in the dream. She knew that whatever happened, she would be okay. When Sarah woke up, she felt different. She still didn't know what she was going to do, but she wasn't feeling as lost and hopeless as she had been before. Sarah realized that she had 2 choices in every situation. She could accept it, or she could change it. She could accept the fact that she had lost her job, or she could change it by finding a new one. Sarah decided that she wasn't going to accept her situation. She was going to change it. Sarah started by updating her resume and sending it out to potential employers. She also started networking with people in her field. After a few weeks, Sarah had a few job interviews lined up. She was nervous, but she was also excited. She knew that she could do this. Sarah went on the interviews, and she did her best. She was confident and articulate, and she showed the employers that she was passionate about her work. A few weeks later, Sarah got a call from one of the employers. They offered her a job. Sarah was so happy. She had finally changed her situation.